guys, so today I'm going to talk about the Glossier Brow Flick Brow Micro Definer. My toddler will be running around during this video, so just a heads up, currently he is climbing the couch and scaling the window, so I gotta go, but let's get into this first impressions video. Let's just say I'm very happy. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the Glossier Brow Flick pens. You're going to see a little toddler booty because this is real life. I had to sleep when he slept because I was exhausted, so he's awake. He's being preoccupied, so I can talk about these guys. So I got two shades. I got the black and brown shade. I feel like with these pens or with brow products in general, I always want to buy a couple of shades, especially if I can't try them in person before I buy them. So I got the brown and the black, and this is a first impressions video, although I couldn't help myself. I did just draw on my hand with them to start, and I already feel like I'm going to use the black shade more than the brown. And as you can see, I'll get up a little bit closer. Like, my brow hair is dark. It's actually darker than it's showing up. But I still don't have like dark hair by any means, so that's a little bit, word concerning is so intense, that's not what I mean, but it's just something to note. So like this is the brown shade and this is the black shade. So here's the plan. I haven't tried them on my brows at all. I don't know how they work. I'm gonna be really honest about how I feel about them. I love Glossier, so I really hope I like them. I need to get out of here. No. So my plan is this. I'm first going to use the brow flick on one brow with like no makeup on, nothing. I even avoided like my skincare, so I'm just going to do the brow flick on bare skin. And then I'm going to fill in my brow with my usual brow product and kind of compare. After that, I'll wipe off both of my brows, do my whole makeup routine, and then do the pen with my makeup on just to see how it reacts with the rest of my makeup, because sometimes and it's not just with, you know, these, but, you know, if you put your brow product over your foundation, sometimes the color changes a little bit, it's not as pigmented, it could slide around if you don't set it, so I just kind of want to see how it does on bare skin for minimal makeup days, and for those of you who don't maybe wear foundation all the time, and then for people who will wear foundation while using this product. Okay, this is the brow pencil that I usually use. It's the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I'm gonna do the brow flick first, but I want the spoolie just to brush up my brows real fast. So I'm gonna go with the brown first because that's usually what my shade would be. And I'm just gonna start right at the front here, and I have some sparseness right under here. So the goal with this is to draw in hair-like strokes instead of like filling in your brow like with a powder, which you would like shade in the whole area of your brow. And I'm just doing really short, light upward strokes here, almost as if I'm drawing in individual hairs. Ooh! That looks so nice. Okay, so far so good. So I think I'm gonna switch to the black now, and I'm gonna do a darker shade on the tail of my brow here. So a little bit about this tip. It's not a felt tip, it's hair, but it creates a very fine point, which is nice, so you can really get in there. Yeah, this is nice. Okay. And the black isn't coming up too harsh on me, which I really like. Although if you have darker hair or darker skin, that's just, it looks so good. I feel like this just looks so much more natural than like a powder because you literally are just drawing in hair strokes. Okay, so I think the only issue might be, and I could be wrong, I haven't tried this on any of my clients or anything, I just wonder how well the colors are going to show up on darker skin. Maybe I'll do another video. But look at that. I'm gonna get close for you. Okay, so that's with the brow flick. Let's do my regular Anastasia Beverly Hills. So this is just my brown shade in the Brow Wiz. And this is a stick of pigment. And it looks a little bit more like you actually have, you know, shaded in your brows as opposed to like, you know, drawn in little hairs. It definitely just looks more like there's more product kind of dispersed in the brow. It's not, this is the product that I love, so you can kind of just see the difference here. It's not a major difference. And the fact that this looks just as good, if not better, than my Anastasia product, which I have not parted from in about 5 years, that's major. Okay, so now I'm gonna go over both of it with a brow gel. I did have the Glossier pomade, and I love it, but I don't have any more right now, so I'm gonna use this mini Anastasia brow gel. And we'll see how the brow gel does with the pen. Okay, that's the finished product. I really feel like this just looks more like hairs drawn on. Keep in mind, I don't have any face makeup on, so if my brows look intense to you, that's probably why, although I'm not mad about it. I'm not like, oh my god, this is 100% better, like I'm gonna stop using my Anastasia forever. But is it an excellent alternative that gives a little bit of a different result and is phenomenal? Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe off my brows. I mean, I think I love it. I have to wear it around a little bit to like give my true stamp of approval, see how long it holds on my face, but that's looking pretty fantastic. Goodbye, brows. I'm really sad to wipe this away. Alright, so I'm going to fast forward through my makeup. I've done enough videos about how I do my everyday makeup. You don't need to see it, so I will be right back, and then we will be back to the brows again. Okay, so everything is done but my brows now, obviously. Look a lot better. So I'm going to start by brushing up both of my brows with a spoolie. Be kind of nice if they had that on this. I really want you to like get a close-up of my brows here. So like I have nothing up here. A little bit of gapping and unevenness here, and like nothing in here and in here. So I have my makeup on, I have foundation and concealer, and I just kind of ran over my brows with a blending brush and some loose setting powder just to kind of set that in place. So here we go, moment of truth. So since this is a first impressions video, I'm not really giving any instruction of like how to use this. If that's something that you'd like to see, then please leave a comment and I will definitely do that. So this brown shade is pleasantly surprising me. I thought it was going to be way too light and just like not give me any kind of coverage where I need it. And it's proving me wrong. So if you're wondering like, do I have to buy both the brown and the black? No. Sometimes, especially when I'm wearing a little bit more makeup, I like to make my brows darker. And if that were the case, then I would say get both. But I think this is great for every day, especially if you're not going to wear any makeup. You know, you just want to kind of fill in your brows. Yeah, it looks so good. Yeah, so the best way to use this is just use a light hand and then just draw the strokes in the same direction as your brow hair is already growing to get the most natural look. This is not something that you want to like scribble in with.
On the park.
The park?
On the park.
Honey, it's raining out. It's too wet for the park today. Wow. I don't know if my brows have ever looked this good. Wow. Okay. All right. Oh, it makes me so happy. You know when you spend your hard-earned money on something and it was kind of a gamble? Is Mama happy?
Mama happy.
Mama's happy. So this is a first impressions video, so I don't know how well this will wear throughout the day. It's raining today, so if there's a day to test out if my eyebrows are gonna stay on, today's the day. So, I don't know, I can make another video on how to use this if you really want more of an in-depth tutorial. But as of right now, first impressions, I'm in love. Keep in mind, I mean, I am fair, and this is me with a tan on. I'm fair, I have brown hair, so as far as, you know, the black shade showing up on women who are much darker than me, I can't speak to that until I try it on a very dark client. So I wish I could speak to that. Can't just yet. If I had a friend here who was darker than me, then I would test it out for you, but I don't. So, yeah, I'm just really happy with how these come out. My Mama's happy. My brows just look so like crisp and clean. I think it's going to be nice for people who already have a lot of eyebrow to work with. I think that it's a great way to enhance your brows, and I think it's also excellent for people who have no brows and need some help drawing in brow hairs. I really don't think you can go wrong. They do have a blonde shade that I have not tried yet, but I have a friend who's trying it, and I'm gonna do her makeup in a few weeks, and she's gonna bring it with her so I can play with it too. So I don't know about the blonde shade, but as far as the black and brown, I think they're really great, and the color's great too. I don't think that the color is too red, especially with those browns. You can really pull red, and this does not pull red at all. I say go out and buy it. I say go out and buy it, play with it. If you want to learn more in depth how to use it, then just comment below and I'd be more than happy to make that video for you, because I love this and that would just be a little extension of fun for me. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you have any other questions, as always, I'm happy to answer. Just, you know, drop me a comment, send me a message or whatever. And thank you for, you know, being cool with my son being in the background. I spent a very long time trying to, you know, make things perfect, and I was using a fancy camera, and full disclosure, this is the front cam on my iPhone. And I used to like only plan it during like when it was beautiful and sunny out and it's raining, and you know, I used to only plan it when Christian was napping, and it was just so high stress and it wasn't fun. And like, I don't need any more stress. So this is how it is. My kid's gonna be running around. It's raining outside. I'm using the front cam on my iPhone, and you know what? It's okay. It's good. I'm working with it. So yeah, until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.